Guess at what the GPT.
What do you think GPT put down as the most commonly used data set in the VBS?
Vimeo.
No.
No?
YouTube.
No.
Trackwit.
But it's got to do with an actual internet.
Or YouTube.
Archive.org.
Basically,
What?
it's
What?
the IACC. Do you want to guess what it stands for?
But this was used. It was used.
That is a real.
Yes, yes, yes.
The IACC
Minus one.
Internet.
It's commonly used, not the first
The IACC
Ever
is
since
the
I
Internet
started.
Archive Creative Commons
Yeah,
collection,
yeah.
and it was used very briefly.
Yeah, by Trackwit in particular.
Not commonly.
It's
Well,
been,
then
it's
this
been
is
used
very,
by
very
Trackwit
specific.
for. It's actually still used by Trackwit for some time.
Yeah.
We're right. We're right.
Last one for
We're right.
everyone.
It was
Yeah,
used for
minus
like
one
2
for
years.
Yeah. In the beginning we used this.
One for ChatGPT.
I think basically nobody gets a point, but he gets a minus one.
Yes. We were right.
So essentially,
Oh,
this
that's
is trained on
star.
old stuff.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait.
We
Yes.
get a score.
Next.
All right.
Okay, no one
Question
gets
6.
No.
What are the two main categories of tasks in VBS?
It's trained.
Monitoring search and
It's trained on old stuff.
Very good. Very good.
And
question answering.
No.
Two.
Minus one for Stefan.
What do you think? This was
Plus one
trained
for
on
Ali and
data
minus
from-
one for Stefan.
Discuss
Yesterday?
question answering now.
Yeah, it's
Based
based on old data.
His answer's
He
final.
said two main tasks.
Yeah.
You should listen to the
If
man.
the thing still thinks the data set that was last used 5 years ago
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
primary
yeah.
data set,
Yeah.
then you were probably not going to get the task that was introduced
Yeah.
last year.
half a point.
This year.
Get to the point.
Still this
Ah,
year.
they get the point. They get the point.
Was
Okay, yeah.
IACC still used in
And you were
2019?
so advocating question
No,
answering. You are complaining
2019
now.
was...
No, but this is old, based on old data.
definitely VCC, yeah.
I fully
But
agree.
it was the
Minus?
first year of V3C.
We're trying to move it along.
Okay.
19.
Moving on.
Maybe 18.
Question 7.
18
Which
might,
type
18
of
might have
technology
been IACC.
is often tested
3.
in VBS systems to assist with search?
Higher technology.
Type of technology.
Type of information retrieval technology.
Video vision.
Does anybody have something more specific?
Video, VR. No?
I mean VR is part of it,
And AR.
Search engines.
but not the VR you're thinking of.
Or web classes.
Computer vision tools, annotations of media data.
Sure.
I said computer vision.
So
I said information
Yeah, yeah,
retrieval.
yeah.
So you're
It's about
essentially
Multimedia
Tools you
information.
just said.
Alright, alright.
you're looking for video retrieval or whatever.
You
Yes,
start information
but
systems,
also
then it goes
okay.
information
You know what?
specialized
Luca gets the point. Nobody else gets the point.
Okay, look at
I get a point.
Content-based video retrieval and artificial intelligence techniques.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
No, not one of you said content-based.
It's not content based, we go from the text very often.
No, it's
It's not very
content-based.
It's also.
Of course it's content-based.
Yes.
It's all content-based.
Retrieval is based on the content.
Yes.
First example, people were CBI.
Order in the court.
We don't call it anymore content based.
No.
Okay, the last one for everyone. Yeah.
Question 9. No, wait, sorry, question 8. What type of participants typically compete in the VBS?
Go.
Crazies.
It's not written like that, but I'll give you the point. Researchers and developers of video retrieval systems who must be crazy.
Socially and emotionally unadjusted.
Yes. Question 9. How are the results of the video browser showdown typically measured?
Poorly.
I'll give you the point for that, but no.
Alive evaluation.
Fully.
Alive evaluation.
No.
Live.
By the judges.
Like not like how, but like
But
metrics.
how?
Magic accuracy and like
Real life.
All temporal measurements.
Yes,
and
basic.
speed.
Precision recall, speed of retrieval, and user interaction.
But I haven't finished mine.
Minus one.
Well, I haven't finished mine.
You finished. You are in the same team.
You're on the same team.
Finish what? I'm listing. I only.
Your fault.
You're on the same team. You see the answers.
Yeah, he's in his team. He's
When you
finished.
say how, you should be more specific.
No,
Like metrics.
GPT is right.
GPT's answers are final. Question 10.
What is GPT?
You are in
What
the
is
same
one
team.
major
remember.
challenge faced by systems competing in the VBS?
What was it?
One major challenge.
Reading the documentation.
No, we will stop again.
Yeah. Using Dress API.
Large data set.
Getting visas.
Large data set.
Sure. Sorry?
Collection scale.
Large.
Yes, she gets the point.
Oh, no, she didn't press.
She got what? Sorry?
I pressed,
Yeah,
she
I
didn't
pressed.
press.
She pressed like a while ago and then
Okay, next topic.
efficiently searching through large-scale video data in real time. Yes,
Less
Radiohead. All right.
controversial topic like radio.
Exactly. Now we're having another topic just for them.
This was good.
Oh,
Yeah,
please
this was
bear with
good.
me. Please bear
Radiohead,
with me.
everybody knows Radiohead.
Radiohead. What Radiohead?
Radio Gaga.
Yeah, no.
Question 1.
Yes.
What typical house appliance is the head? No. Okay. What is the name of Radiohead's debut album released in 1993?
1993.
That's not the album.
No.
That is wrong.
1993. Pablo Honey.
Yes.
I
Question
didn't
2.
get that.
Which Radiohead song includes the iconic lyric, "I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo"?
Grape.
Question 3. What is the title of Radiohead's critically acclaimed 1997 album that includes tracks like...
Name of the album, right?
Yes.
Okay, computer.
Yes.
1997.
So quick.
Question 4.
It's the album of the 90s.
Who is the lead singer of Radiohead?
Tom York.
How do you spell that?
THOMYORKE.
I've never seen Tom spelled like
I
that.
raise objection.
Sure.
You ripped
There
up
seems to be some collusion between one team and
There is no collusion, unfortunately. There is a collusion
We
between
are
one
gonna
team
investigate
and
these
CCT.
rumors of bribery.
In the choice of a
We
topic.
are gonna investigate these rumors of bribery.
I didn't like the questions or answers.
Order in the court.
No, but in the choice of topic.
Here to see what
In the
happened.
choice of
Question
topic.
5.
Yes.
In 2000.
He's just reading the questions he got from him, so there's no collusion.
In 2000, Radiohead released an experimental album.
Kide.
Yes. How do you spell that?
In what format was it published?
Yes. What
CD,
substrate
LP.
was it? Sorry?
CD and LP.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna have to go by your because
CD and vinyl.
did not spell this.
Vinyl.
Question 6.
LP CD.
I would take them half point.
What is the name of Radiohead's 2007?
I don't know.
You don't want to
I
go
made this for
2007. What?
album that was
Okay, go.
The King of Limbs.
nope.
-1.
Oh.
That was initially released on a pay what you want model.
Oh yeah, not
You
allowed.
don't get to go again.
2007. Released on what?
It released on a pay what you want model.
You're not allowed.
I don't know.
It's a weather phenomenon.
Oh yes.
We'll
Yes.
just say it.
Put it on.
No.
In rainbows. That's minus one. No. Question 7.
Say it more clearly.
Question 7. Which Radiohead song features the repeated lyric, "For a minute there, I lost myself"?
No,
Minus
no
one.
surprises.
10, 9,
No,
8.
no
-1.
No. Oh, no.
Paranoid Android.
No.
You're not allowed at -1.
Does anybody else want to try?
No.
Karma Police.
Oh yes, come on. I thought it was.
Question 8. What is the name of Radiohead's guitarist's washing machine? No, guitarist who also contributes to
Johnny
orchestration.
Greenwood.
Which guitarist? There's two.
Yeah, but.
Who also contributes to orchestration of the
Johnny
electronic
Greenwood.
elements.
Because apparently the other one doesn't.
Yeah, such a lazy bomb.
bastard.
He's enjoying
Question
his money.
9. Which 1995 Radiohead album features the
The
song?
band.
Yes.
What's the song?
Nobody will ever
Fake
know.
plastic trees.
Fake plastic.
In comparison to real plastic trees.
Yeah.
Last one.
What is it? What is it? So
Is that
the real
that one?
trees then?
I guess.
Yeah,
Or-
fake
or-
plastic
or- or-
tree is a real tree.
Trees made from paper or
Yes.
some other non-plastic
Pretending to be
material.
plastic.
Yes.
Last question.
Question
Round
10.
out.
What is the title of Radiohead's 2016 album, which includes the daunting track "Burn the Witch"? Sorry,
Twen-
Haunting.
20 what?
2016.
The haunting.
The Haunting.
Haunting, not daunting.
No.
The moon,
Haunting.
the moon shaped pool.
Sorry?
Moon shaped pool. Moon shaped
Moon-
No,
Moon-shaped poo.
it's actually a sun-shaped pool. No, it's a moon shape.
A moon shaped
-1.
Moon shaped pool.
He actually called the album Moon-Shaped Poo.
Moon shaped pool. Yeah,
I heard the pool.
2016.
Yeah, Moon-Shaped Poo. Okay, next topic.
Yes,
Next topic.
next topic.
I
Next
didn't even
topic.
know that.
The Bible
I
Part
was
2.
like, okay.
No,
No, I'm
seriously?
joking.
The Bible
Bible,
is
eh?
like the New Testament?
No,
Or what is,
no,
how's
no,
that
no,
work?
no. We're going to the Quran.
These questions are becoming
Oi,
very.
oi, oi.
Now one from Björn. Roddy Doyle movies.
Let's see.
What?
Question 1.
I did not
What is
understand the topic
name
even.
of the 1991 film based on Roddy Doyle's novel about a group of working class Dubliners forming a soul band?
The Commitments?
Correct. Actually,
Okay.
Question 2. Which Roddy Doyle novel turned film follows the story of a woman trying to provide for her family after her husband abandons her?
That's another one.
Cajo,
This is not one
Come on.
trilogy.
I'm disappointed.
This is not a trilogy.
Who's that guy?
Now you have to go.
Baby and
Roll down.
You have to.
50-50.
Yeah.
Not Roald Dahl, Roddy Doyle.
No,
Don't answer.
Roald Dahl is somebody else.
Yes, entirely.
I don't
Give us the
know
question again.
who he is.
Which Roddy Doyle novel turned
Roddy
film
Doyle.
follows the story of a woman trying to provide for her family after her husband abandons her?
I'm going to assume GPT got it wrong.
Probably.
And it's called The Snapper.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh!
Question 3.
She had a baby and Mr. Borges wasn't
Right.
it?
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
What the fuck are
What
you
is the
talking
title? What is the title of the third installment in Roddy Doyle's
Van.
Yes.
The van.
You want to finish the question?
Question
No.
4.
Supposed to be quiz or what is this?
In the commitments, what
There's,
genre of
maybe
music?
there's also a category of random stuff only Stefan knows.
Yeah.
Dublin Soul.
Yes. I mean, GPT just says soul music, but
Yes.
I'll let it slide.
Say it once, say it loud. You're beep and you're proud.
Question 5. Which Irish actor played the lead role of Jimmy Rabbit in The Commitments?
Jimmy Rabbit.
Jimmy
Fucking
Rabbit.
hell. I don't know that.
No, he was never famous in any other movies.
Yeah.
You're
So I only know the father.
His initials are R.A.
Rabbit. Robbie.
Abbott.
Well, I
Richard?
mean,
Robbie
could be.
Williams.
Yes.
Ronan.
What was the second thing you said?
Richard.
No.
Minus a
That's
lot.
-5. It's obviously Robert Arkins. We all know and love him.
I don't know that name.
Question 6. What is the central theme connecting the movies in Roddy Doyle's Barrytown trilogy?
Central theme.
Sex.
No, unless that is... No.
-1.
It's the neighborhood.
The struggle of working
Barrytown.
class.
It's Kilburn.
neighborhoods.
Struggle of working. Okay.
That's you
Okay.
got it. So you get
no.
it because he couldn't. So you get it. The struggle
Yeah,
and resilience of
Yeah.
working class Dublin families.
Right.
Question 7.
Which is
Like
Barrytown?
me.
Which is Barrytown?
Yes.
Kilburn.
Which 1993 Roddy Doyle adaptation focuses on the unplanned pregnancy of a young woman in
The Snapper.
Yes.
Which is the best one?
It is the best one.
It is the
Question
best one.
8.
If you want to see an Irish movie, that's a great movie.
Mr. Borges.
Okay.
Yes.
Who directed the movie adaptations of The Commitments, The Snapper, and The Van? This is another GPT answer. I have to warn you. Yes?
Emir Kusturica.
No.
Christopher Nolan.
But you're very, very
Steven
close to the
Spielberg.
first letter. No, also. The answer by GPT is Alan Parker directed The Commitments while
Yeah,
Stephen
that's right.
Frears directed The Snapper and The Van.
That's the Stephen
Parker
Onions,
did.
obviously.
Right.
Next.
Question 9. Which Roddy Doyle movie was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Makeup in...
None.
No, it's in
The Nun.
1991 and it is a real thing.
1991.
No, but he meant the non.
Oh, you mean The Nun?
No, I said none.
Ah, okay.
I didn't know there was a movie. The Nun.
None as a type or none as a type.
I'm gonna go with the
None
Commitments.
is a type or none is a value.
Best makeup.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Well,
not them.
they did. They had really nice costumes and stuff like this. I mean, it was really well done.
So you saw it too? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, the world's stars coming down the ladder.
GPT just made... Oh no, GPT
You didn't
make
put in
those
the extra
two
questions.
questions. Those extra
What?
two questions
I
were
did.
added manually.
Okay. Yes.
And the
Yes.
author is in the room.
Yes.
I'm not
But
allowed to
anyway,
answer them.
the final
the
question.
author.
Oh, yeah.
The final question before the two extra questions, which
Right.
give bonus points. Question 10. What Dublin suburb is the fictional setting for the Barrytown trilogy movies?
Kilpark.
A
Baritone.
fictional name.
Barrytown, of course,
Yes.
but the Kilpark
Okay.
is the proper.
So you will get it. The
How
answer is
long lives
Barrytown.
there?
But you
Baritone,
get
Yeah,
I
no,
got it.
but it's a correct.
Yes,
Barrytown.
you didn't press.
So,
Didn't press.
wait, you're
the buzzer is
fictional?
fine.
That explains so many things.
No, wait a
No,
second.
the setting is
correct,
correct.
right?
I mean,
Can I
the
read the
setting,
question?
the
This
fictional
is
setting
typical
is
Yeah,
different.
yeah, it's fictional
Is that
Barrytown.
Ask your
yes.
question and answer it in the
Yeah,
question.
right.
You know, it's a Baritone trilogy.
Yeah.
It's Baritone.
But it's really Kilpark, which is the
It's
proper.
Kilbarrack.
Yes.
Question 11.
Yes.
And have a question.
Bonus question that Cathal is not allowed to answer. Who are the only people to have ever taken the infamous Barrytown tour under the guidance of Cajo?
He actually, again, I have to correct ChatGPT. I was taking a place of Cajal, and it's us CBMI 2019, and he joined very briefly for a tour that we ended up in a Harry Lemon.
Incorrect.
It's not the Barry
No.
No.
So this would be Björn Þór Jónsson and Ása Guðbjörg Ásgeirsdóttir.
Correct.
Yes.
But there is some
Now you're just making noises.
But I do have to say, how do you spell Björn?
I have no idea. Well, how does Carl spell Björn?
Yes, exactly. That's
So
the
that would be
question.
BJORN, but
Yes. Correct.
There is
And if it went for Thor, it would probably be a P there. So
there is
I mean, there isn't, but
there is an umlaut
yes.
at some point.
correctly placed, yes.
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 I think,
Now, final. Wait. Why did you add this?
It's not fair.
It's for good fun. It's for good fun.
The final question, the second bonus question. Remember the previous question. Who was the tour guide?
Remember the girl with the baby?
Yes.
Yes.
So we went to the house that
From
was
the
our
movie.
family home from the movie. And as we're getting there, there's a young man coming home, and we weren't sure which of the two houses, and so we asked, and he says, "Well, it's this house. I live there." And as he's talking to us, a girl comes out with, in a
Baby.
bra and a skirt with a baby on her hip, which could very well have been the
Short and curly.
Curly from the middle picture.
It was perfect.
It was really amazing. And I can show you the picture of the house later on when I'm not on camera.
So half
It was
of
a
the
really
people have
nice
been
tour, I
there
can
and the
recommend
other
it.
half of the people have no idea what's going on.
No.
We went to the
You
bar.
don't have to have an idea.
not half,
Next
two
topic.
people.
Okay.
To continue
No,
the
just
tradition.
please, just
Yes.
let's
Oh.
start something joint. Something.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you just
To continue the tradition of
This
question
was-
topics that are specific to exactly one person and only one person. We're having Vietnamese customs during Tet. So just bear with
You
me.
have to
Unfortunately,
pronounce-
Velma, you
No,
did
Cal,
not
very
have
good at
a topic with Kachel that is skewed towards your experience. So there is unfortunately, I think, nothing that I can give you. But
I'm Christmas.
question number one,
You have
and
to
I'm
pronounce it properly.
going to
In- in-
apologize in advance.
In a different setting, VPS would have been that, but
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I call you
apologize in
wrong.
advance for any pronunciations.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
remember, GPT's answer is
I think
but-
for this
but-
one, Ali is going to
Yes.
ask the questions.
And I will need
No, see
you
we
to be very good with your pronunciation, and Ali will judge. Unless Ali is giving the
But
answer,
he's Vietnamese as well.
then he will judge.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, question one. What's that?
Just go.
Minus one.
What is your answer?
What's the answer?
What is your answer to question one?
It's actually easy, given the topic. Correct.
No. It's not.
The question.
Okay, good.
Does anybody want to guess the
I want to
question?
hear the answer again before I hear the question.
Okay, question. You have to score.
What's the name of the New Year tradition? in
Correct.
Vietnam?
That's a point for her as well.
I didn't.
What is the full name? Tet Nguyen Dan?
That we done.
Tet Nguyen.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
that's-
try. Question two.
You didn't get a full name, minus one.
No. You didn't get
Wait,
me
wait,
set
wait,
up.
wait.
It's cultural appropriation. It's bad. He called the sacred tradition of Ted.
Okay, so keep moving.
All right. Question two. What type of tree or plant is commonly displayed in homes during Tet, especially in southern Vietnam?
My.
Yeah.
Yes. Apricot blossom.
Oh,
For
my,
those who do
it's
not
awesome.
speak Vietnamese.
My
You know
flowers is special. It's a kind of
That is a
flower.
tree with ribbons on it
Ribbon, what?
and envelopes.
Yeah. This is like a business.
Yeah.
Botanical
flower.
term,
I
though.
mean,
No.
in general, these trees do not have envelopes on them.
They do.
They do not grow them.
In Latin, trius ribbonus elvinocus.
Arboreus envelopes.
Arborium envelopus ribbonus.
Oh,
What's a traditional food, often wrapped in banana leaves? It has to buzz for it to buzz. Alright, yes?
if it was just
Mantay.
Sticky rice
asking. No.
with meat inside.
It's called sticky rice with meat inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus one.
I guess he gets.
Oh, you got saved by
Yes, the Vietnamese.
Saved by the bell.
Yes, the English.
Yes, the bell didn't work.
Yes.
Question 4.
You hit it too hard.
What do Vietnamese people typically give to children and younger family members during
Money.
Money.
Money. Money.
What is money?
money? Where? How?
In a
Just
red
like this?
envelope.
Very good.
Yeah.
Question 5.
Yeah, they asked me to give them money on Tet Festival.
What? They just walked up into your office and were like, "Where's my
With
money?"
red envelopes. With red envelopes.
Hey, Dad, where's the envelope?
The tradition in Vietnam is the professor gets to...
I just gave him
Nice
like
tradition,
empty
eh?
envelopes.
What? You were so.
No, so that he can give me back
You
the
should give him
money.
some.
Yes,
Small money.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
You give the professor the gift when you graduate from the PhD. Every year, forever.
Forever. Okay.
That's also an answer here. Question 5. What activity involves cleaning the house before Tet begins?
Just good for her.
What?
What activity involves cleaning the house before Ted begins?
Stop.
She doesn't clean the house, apparently.
Yeah, that's right. You're over here.
Yeah,
Preparation.
What's that?
This is too general.
The answer is no such thing.
What's the
Oh,
answer?
what is the meaning of
the
cleaning?
meaning,
the meaning?
right? To get rid of unluckiness and bad
Oh,
things.
okay, good.
Correct.
-1.
Question 6. What is the name of the first visitor to a home during Tet, believed to bring luck for the entire year?
Just good for her.
I don't really
I
know.
will also accept the English version.
Song, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Is it fuck?
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Song
Okay.
dance.
What
I
does
will
it mean?
take your word for it.
It's-
First foot.
It's
Fast food.
what does it mean?
Who should it be?
Okay, so I choose someone. So if I
Very
like
lucky.
you and I think you bring me luck for the year, I will invite
What happens
you.
if somebody else calls in?
Too bad.
No, we are not allowed. If you
Yeah.
want to come in
No.
uninvited, you're not allowed.
Same in Orthodoxy. We have it in Orthodox
Doesn't this
Christian.
cause some like societal pressures
What happens
and
if nobody
stuff
thinks I'm
where
lucky?
you're like social pressures?
It's very
where-
easy.
Then you're not allowed to come.
Who invited you into their house first?
You shouldn't go
In
in
New
the first
Year.
one.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
Invited,
people
yes.
know not to come
Yeah,
for
people know,
Christmas.
yeah.
We have it also Orthodox Christmas.
Wait, what?
Who will get to your house
Usually young
first
person
in the Christmas?
from family.
Watching.
Be the first to visit.
Question 7.
Okay.
What do peach blossoms symbolize in northern Vietnam during Tet?
I don't know.
No,
Let's guess.
that's a -1.
Yeah.
Just think about.
Harvest.
Sorry.
Harvest.
Wrong.
No.
Harvest.
Oh my God.
It's not a harvest.
New Year.
It's always harvest in Vietnam.
How about this?
It's a general.
-1 for everyone.
No. There's still
Yeah.
2 teams that could.
A general sense of unease.
It's no. What in any culture? What does the new year, or what is associated with
Taxes.
New Year? What do you
Good
want in
fortune,
the
good
new year?
New
Go.
beginning. New beginning.
Prosperity.
Resurrection.
Oh, again.
Yeah,
New
you
beginning.
find this one already.
You can press it.
New beginning.
No,
Taxes.
Credit card bills.
close enough. No, you don't get a point. It's prosperity and growth.
He said
So
it.
the opposite of taxes.
He said it.
The
He's
opposite.
-1 before.
Yeah.
Warner said
Sorry, I
it.
said it.
No.
Yeah, he said it.
Stefan.
I did not see the green light
The
flash.
first one I said was innocent.
It's just okay.
Question 8. During Tet, what is the customary way to greet someone to wish them a prosperous new year?
May you have a
Pressure, pressure.
You say a poem.
Say what you say. Say
Ah, right,
this.
what did you say?
What?
Say Happy New Year in Vietnamese.
You guess the boy.
Say it louder.
Yes.
Say it louder.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
You can put the bottom.
Chúc mừng em ơi.
So it's
Yay!
I would have accepted Happy New Year as well.
Yeah, it's just Happy New Year.
Yeah, +1.
But I got it
To say,
wrong.
but it sounded stupid, Happy New Year.
Question 9.
This is the
And if
second
you
last
paid
round.
attention, you wait. This makes no sense. Oh, this is
don't know
this is
anything
during
about
and
Vietnam.
before we
No,
ask it.
I-
Never
I
mind.
answer so
Ignore that
much.
part. Question 9. What is typically avoided during Tet because it is
Oh.
believed to bring bad luck? Stefan, now
When
no,
you bring bad
Stefan
luck-
press the button. Now I want to hear his answer. Thank you.
Try to have a guess.
That's that.
Typically avoided.
Let's guess.
I mean, you should avoid these things in general, except
Molesting
for the
people.
first thing.
Molesting people.
I mean, yes, but it's not one of the things.
I mean,
Getting into arguments.
yes, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Now get the other two.
Oh, yeah.
Two more.
One
Now
point.
you get to help if you want.
counting.
No, you're allowed to count.
Arguments.
Owing
the money.
No,
Getting into arguments, owing money, and off by 1 hour.
Okay, the first day money.
No, sleeping is okay.
Sweeping the floor.
That's it. That's one of them. You're not allowed to sweep the floor. You have to sweep before because it's bad luck
Yeah,
that you're sweeping out. But you're not allowed to sweep during. For some reason.
Gambling.
The third one? No, the
No,
third one.
it's encouraged.
I will. Which we always
Probably
do
because it is
around the
taxed.
year, but on that one day we do not do it. Is breaking objects.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We shouldn't break objects anytime. Especially in the lab.
This is so random.
Last question.
Last
Gambling
question.
is encouraged.
2/3 of a point.
But in New Year.
Which
What is
colorful markets are a hallmark of Tet, where people buy decorations, flowers, and holiday goods?
Tent markets.
You fuck.
Flower markets.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. No, I would have guessed the same.
Is that it? Really?
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Wow,
That was a poor question.
ChatGPT.
And now a final category for that everybody's going to love because everybody's going to hate because nobody's going to know the answer.
Oh.
Cambodia.
Oh!
This is in preparation for
Guys,
MLS
are you crazy
2027.
that there should be at least one category that's quiz?
Yeah, it would be good.
Hang on, this here.
These
I
answers
don't
are
Hang on. You live 50 kilometers from Cambodia.
Yeah, that's true. Just take a look
Can
at
I make a suggestion? Just ad hoc. We are all
Alright.
into interactive stuff and shit. And
Yeah, I
so
said European.
let's ask ChatGPT to generate 10 questions
Mhm.
that are general.
That would be good.
Public.
Yeah.
Just to have some fun, like this.
This number.
Totally sucks.
Because someone awesome people.
I could also ask questions about my birth town that
Yes, exactly.
don't know.
Ocha. I've been there.
You know, actually, they
I did, we did,
Where's the
yes.
politician? You've been there many years. I've been there 3 days.
Give
Or
me
one time.
I can't hear what you're saying.
List
the one person who joined the famous tour, right?
List the one person that joined the famous trek to the Tanochko lake.
To compensate, we're going to have a question category, things Werner did last week.
just
Name one thing that Werner did last week. Name another thing that Werner did last week. Question 3.
Generate
Name a third thing.
10 questions with answers. That's important.
Do not press enter. Hand it back before you press enter.
Yes. On the general topic of
for children in the A5.
Popular culture or something.
In Europe
No,
or
no.
something.
general topic of what do you want it to be on?
Geography.
General knowledge quiz questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quiz questions, yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
This is not going to end well.
Well, speaking of whiskey, is there? This is still
Look,
Christmas?
look.
Did you set this on fire?
Yes.
Luca.
Yes.
Ah.
Give me in which universe?
It does not look
Burn.
3,
very set on
2,
fire. Are you
1,
sure
go.
you did this right?
Yeah.
It's a kind of a
Oh,
superficial
you have
fire.
the app installed. That's why I couldn't find it.
I'm not impressed by that fire.
No.
It didn't reach to the ceiling.
It's not supposed to be a bonfire.
Okay, this is very interesting.
Question number one.
Okay.
A question that
about Mamamoo.
no was already asked in the previous happy quiz.
We don't know. They don't know. Yeah.
All right, we'll ask it again,
No,
but
they
Kachal's gonna know it.
I won't answer it.
Which country has the longest coastline in the world?
Canada.
Correct.
Okay.
Question 2. What is the only letter not used in any U.S. state name? If you think about generally letters, you should get that question.
X. No. Oh.
Wrong.
Sorry, bloody hell.
Who was the next?
Yeah, I would have said X.
Change.
J?
No.
J Jersey, no. Yeah.
B.
No.
Oh, Nebraska.
Baltimore, yeah.
No, that's state
Z?
name. Come on.
Z.
No.
Also
No.
wrong. No.
Okay,
It
minus
would be
one,
Q.
one.
I think it was Q, but
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Wait, but you're
Yeah. My team.
Sorry.
My
I'm
team
sorry.
already messed up.
But this is the question: which U.S. state has an X in it?
Nebraska.
No way.
Arkansas.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Texas.
Texas. Yes.
Texas.
Question 3.
Texas
B.
Hold'em.
B. Which one has a B?
We're going back to mythology. This is
Is
a
Texas
greatest
still part
all
of the United
quiz.
States? Not the-
In Greek mythology, who is the god of the sun and music?
Helios.
Wrong.
Oh.
Helios. God Helios. There is even a proverb about
GPT's answer is
GPT's answer is always correct.
Well,
that. No, wait a
in
second.
Greek-
in Greek mythology, who is the god of the sun and music?
The sun and
Sun is Helios.
What does
Music.
and music?
Sun and music.
sun and
Google that one.
No.
challenge
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
God of sun.
There is even,
I don't know.
this, if you read Gref's and Kuhn myths, and they're attempting where Odysseus landed, it says,
Just
and
go.
then we arrived at the
It's a
shores
good
of a
about-
sad country, never visited
And
by
I
the gods
believe
Helios.
you. I believe you. And it's still something else. As a hint, that's not going to help anyone. Yesterday, I wore a shirt with an alternative logo to an app that has that name, or had that name because the app does no longer exist. This is not helpful to anyone. That's what I thought.
In the music.
Starts with an A.
Yeah, start with an A.
Athena.
Is it the thing I said before?
What did you say?
Apollo.
It's Irish.
Yes, so what I said a while ago.
Wait, when did you say that? And why didn't you buzz in?
Because I don't have a
I
buzzer.
know.
You should have.
All right. Question 4. What is the
Apollo is
smallest?
not god of a sun.
Yes.
Yes, that is
Yes.
correct. You are correct,
Yes.
but GPT says otherwise. Question number 4.
Final.
What is the smallest unit of matter that retains the properties of an element?
Small what? Unit of
The smallest unit of matter.
the
You should know
that
this.
contain.
Of course I know this.
Bottom.
It's the atomic unit.
That's right. Why did you tell it
You
off?
turned it off.
Atom.
Yes.
Oh.
Like Luca said, the atomic unit. Question 5. Which planet has the most moons in our solar system?
Saturn.
Correct.
Oh.
Apparently, and this is according to GPT, as of recent discoveries. Question number 6. What is the name of the longest river in Asia?
Asia.
I know it.
Yes.
I forgot the name.
Sorry?
No. It's the one that goes to
Yangtze.
Vietnam.
No, you did not press.
Yangtze.
He
Yes,
pressed
yes.
a long time
Okay.
ago.
A long time ago.
Minus
Yangtze.
1.
Yes.
Right.
Unfortunately, -1, +1. Question 7. Which famous physicist developed the theory of general relativity?
Albert Einstein.
Correct.
Same question again.
Question 8. What is the capital city of?
Cambodia.
No. But I don't think that far off, but I'm terrible at geography. Bhutan.
Bhutan.
We had that
We have
before. I
it
know.
before, yeah. We have it before.
Apparently
Bhutan.
GPT just gives you the same
No,
answer.
no,
when you
just
ask
wait
the
for
same
us.
thing.
Yes.
Right?
I haven't answered that.
Yeah, he will answer. You give her an answer.
Team Buden.
Tim Putin. That's not wrong. That's not right.
That's not wrong.
It's not right either.
That's not wrong.
That's close enough.
So how
I'm
who win?
generating some more because
Who
the
win?
last two are also things that I think we've had before. Question number 8
Who
or
win
9
that-
or whichever
who win
the next
last?
one would have been.
Okay.
What is the only mammal capable of true flight? The only mammal capable
Malibu.
of true flight.
It's not the Malibu.
There are these squirrels and foxes.
Squirrels? No, the squirrels cannot truly
Oh, no,
fly.
no,
they
no,
can only glide.
Bat.
Well, that's too late.
I was going to say bat.
Bat. Yeah, but some
And
of
I
the
think I
foxes-
also pressed the
there's
button
fox
first, but
bat.
that's a no.
You said squirrels and foxes.
Yeah.
No, they're just called that. They're not actually foxes.
For A, I think I pressed the button first. B, I was going to say bat.
All right.
You may talk faster, but
Let's go.
and more.
I was just surprised next time.
It's a general question I should know, I guess.
Yeah,
These
so
are
I
all
just
either
asked.
bad
You
or
should
we've had them
know or
before.
guess. This is correct. Yes.
Give
Make a
me
belt
more
and-
sense.
one
Maybe
more
100 more.
harder
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Questions.
question.
Not the same ones.
Just write "hit me, baby" one more time and see what comes out.
Let's go.
What is the only U.S. state with a one-syllable name?
One syllable.
One syllable.
Utah.
That's 2 syllables.
That's 2 syllables.
Utah.
Utah. Utah are 2 syllables. You can't hyphenate this.
Of course, I should know this.
Now,
It's probably none.
another hint that will probably help nobody, but the fictional happenings of Murder, She Wrote happened there.
Here first.
You say it.
Maine.
Hang on,
Maine.
he's not taking part.
Yeah, he's not.
He's the
Maine is correct.
So, who answers?
Klaus said Maine.
Maine.
I heard it.
I said it at least.
Okay, next.
I made an echo.
Which two elements
Maine
are
is the same.
liquid at room temperature?
What?
Which two elements are liquid at room temperature? Not gas, not solid, liquid.
What range is room temperature?
22 to 33.
yes. Yes. One.
Can I? Quicksilver and mercury.
Quicksilver is not an element.
You just said
It's
basically
mercury,
the same thing twice.
Mercury.
There is another one. Mercury is correct.
Mercury.
Yeah, Mercury is correct. Yes.
Water is not an
No,
element.
water is not element.
Unfortunately, water is not an element.
Mercury.
You mean in contrast to fire, earth, or
Yes.
Very good.
Damn.
You know, sometimes when I'm very, very cold, I think about this element.
Oh.
No,
what pressure are we talking?
regular room pressure.
Regular room pressure?
I go. Brrr.
Well, I mean, no.
I mean bromine, but close enough.
You want the but then you can also argue for gallium. But I mean, okay.
GPT's answers are final.
Okay, 1 point. We got
Question
it.
5.
Because
Yeah.
bromine
I-
would sublimate
Doesn't
at.
matter.
No,
Doesn't matter.
this is if you have a bowl of bromine, if you leave bromine out in the sun, it's gonna be gone.
Question 73 and a half. What is the name of this mathematician who developed calculus independently of Isaac Newton? Ram is rushing to fix his buzzer because he knows the answer.
Is it working?
Okay.
What
It's a very, very simple name, and we all know him. I'm just joking.
And also, how do you spell Leibniz?
Why do you know this?
I should have known this.
Okay, you can still get
I'm
his first
embarrassed
two
not to
names.
remember.
Leibniz.
Yeah, you don't know the first two names? First two names?
Isaac.
Nope,
Oh.
that's Newton.
No.
Sorry.
One of them is Wilhelm, but I'm
Yes,
not sure
that's
of
correct.
The other one.
That gives you a third of a point. I mean, you've gotten Leibniz, so 2/3 of a point. We'll round that up, that's 1 point. It's Gottfried. Gottfried Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Question 116. What is the deepest point in the world's oceans called?
You first.
That's your job.
No.
Well,
He says,
one of us.
You all get to say something,
The Mariana
and you're
Trench.
probably going to be sort of correct, but not. This is correct, but
Yeah.
there's more specific.
Marian Depression.
This is the same thing, but with different
Marian
words.
Trench.
That's exactly what it says.
There is a more specific answer, and if one of you gets it,
Okay.
they win it all.
Great
Bottom
Marian
of the
Depression.
Mariana
Great Marian
I mean,
Depression.
that's the description of the
Pacific Depression. Great
Nope.
Marian
No, no,
Depression.
no, no.
Marian
No,
Trench.
it's named
Nope.
by some person.
fuck?
I'm
Nope.
sure. No.
Unless, I mean, it's possible.
Yes.
US people have weird names. It's the Challenger Deep.
What?
The Challenger Deep.
Yes.
In the Mariana Trench.
Okay.
They all get it.
Yay.
They all get it right.
Yeah. Even though.
Why is it called that way?
Why are things called ways?
Mr. Challenger went down there and he
Not a
was
single book
deep
that I've
in
read
the
has
ocean.
that. That's how
Then you're
American
reading the
bullshit.
wrong types of books.
I call bullshit. American
Keep
bullshit.
going, keep going.
What is the oldest surviving written language?
The oldest surviving.
No, I don't think that's pronounced that way.
Sanskrit.
So I don't think it's that. But I could be wrong.
That's what you
Yeah, I would have also said Sanskrit, but no.
Linear B.
Hindi?
Nope.
No.
Do you want to guess?
Original language.
Serbian language for sure.
It's not Serbian, but it starts with the same
Does it
letter.
need to be a language still in use, or just
I
records
don't
of
know
it
this.
survive?
Sumerian.
I don't. Yes, this is correct, but
Thank you.
unfortunately you're
Sumerian.
This is wrong.
Yeah, let's go.
Is it wrong?
Yes. If you do not constrain
People
it
minus
to
1
any
million to
language
voice.
still being in use,
I
it
buy
is
you
wrong.
later.
Guinness.
Guinness. How about the Guinness round?
And the
Final
Sumerian was
question.
one Guinness for
Final question.
Uh-huh.
Which planet rotates on its side relative to its orbit? Basically, I think which rolls around the sun rather than spinning is, I think, the idea.
Is it in our solar system just?
No, just in general. List in our solar
I'll just go for Pluto.
It's an ABS query. List
Say
Pluto is not a planet man anymore.
Well, it became a planet again.
Sorry?
It became a planet again.
Incorrect.
It went down and then it came up.
Uranus.
It's now a planet.
Correct.
Yay!
Which one?
What was it?
Uranus.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Uranus.
Uranus rolls around the sun.
Another round.
Hey, these guys know something outside of Mamamoo. Yeah, but this is much more interesting.
Yes.
These,
I love the Mammoo
No,
round.
this is all good.
This is now titled by ChatGPT as the insanely difficult general knowledge quiz.
Yes.
Get it top.
Let's go.
Yes, what's the answer? What's the answer to the
I
first
am
question?
so angry. I'm so angry.
No, give us something.
How can ChatGPT title this the insanely difficult general knowledge quiz and then give me question number 1?
December.
What is the name of the rare atmospheric phenomenon that creates a glowing light
Aurora Borealis.
and is known as Saint Elmo's fire?
Oh.
Give us
St. Elmo's fire.
It's Saint Elmo's fire.
One.
What is question number 2? What is the mathematical term for a number that is the sum of its positive divisors excluding itself? That's a better incentive.
Perfect number?
Correct. Question number 3. Which ancient Greek philosopher first proposed the idea of atomic theory?
Wait.
No.
How many do you know? Just pick one.
You know many of them. It's not Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, Thales of Milet. It's
I wasn't asking you which he was not.
Eratosthenes.
Is that your answer?
Aristoteles.
Oh.
Hypocrite. No.
No. You only get one first one.
Hypocriticus!
Eratosthenes.
No.
Still no.
I don't know this either.
Well, I don't know.
A hint.
Skip.
He was very politically involved. Or, well, not really, maybe. I don't actually know. But he made a lasting impact, at least on linguistic aspects of... He was a very democratic person.
Democratus?
Yes. What is the name of
Yeah.
the... Yeah, but he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But sure, you've given the chance to.
Just shout.
Plus one.
Just shout next
I
time.
didn't minus you one.
Question 4. What's the name of the international organization that governs the naming of stars and celestial bodies? So that, you know, if we did want a planet that rolls outside of our own solar system,
That's one.
who gets to decide?
It's American, right?
No, let's
I don't know.
Interplanetary Naming Organization.
International Astronomical
No.
We're close enough?
No. I will give you the abbreviation. It's IAU.
As I was saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
giving them answers and they're just not buzzing. They don't trust me.
I trust you.
I trust you.
International Astronomical Union, correct?
Yeah, you told it and I trust you.
And then you still didn't want to.
Yeah.
You can join.
No, that would
Question
mess up the mouth of this
number
point.
5. In 1921, Albert Einstein won the Nobel Prize for his work on which scientific phenomenon?
Theory of relativity.
Nope.
No, it's the photoelectric effect. Everybody knows
Lucas
that.
joins in now.
I will just transfer you, Luca.
Question number 6. Which country
I have no idea.
has the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites?
Per square area.
Cambodia.
Oh, Cambodia. I like Cambodia.
Also incorrect.
Peru.
Also incorrect. It's much closer to here.
The US.
You get to keep guessing. No, also incorrect.
Vietnam.
Greece, probably, yeah.
No, still not Greece.
UK.
Sorry?
Scotland.
No, also not Scotland.
The UK.
A little bit further away. Not the UK.
Which continent?
Italy?
Germany.
Italy, correct.
Italy.
Oh.
Question 7.
-1 for 3 team.
-2 for everybody.
Everybody loses. Question number 7. What is the rarest naturally occurring element on Earth? I didn't even know this was an element.
It may not be.
It may be
so
thunder.
rare, it may not be.
Naturally occurring.
Yes. Starts with an A.
Hey.
It's not going to help anyone because it's probably not on there.
No,
Dragon.
It might be. I'm not sure.
If it's an element, it should be somewhere.
So,
That is a phenomenon.
Adamantium.
So it starts with
Adamantium.
What is it?
adamantium is not an element.
Adamantium
But
is not-
americium is.
Americium is not the bright one though.
But it should be naturally occurring. It is in a decay chain
Actimel.
somewhere.
Actinium?
Nope, also not.
Sorry.
Alright,
-2.
Alright, the answer apparently is astatine.
I never heard
I'm
of
not
that.
sure.
I
Sounds like a
don't
medicine.
honestly,
I
I mean
was
if you
thinking,
want to, I will
he
just
wants to
quickly
pull
Google
a
if
blank
that's
on
Maybe you
that.
made it
Aurum.
yeah.
too difficult this time.
Okay.
Without Duke here, nobody would actually get anything right.
Yeah, it's getting into this.
Astatine is a chemical element. It has a symbol AT and atomic number 85. It should be on there.
85.
80.
85.
Is it radioactive?
This is on the right. top-
It is the
top
rarest
left.
naturally occurring element in the Earth's crust. Oh,
Top
look at
left.
that!
No,
Wikipedia says so.
bottom left.
AT.
Occurring only as a decay product
it's
of
one-
various
AT
heavy
there.
elements.
On the that took.
What's
All
its half-life?
Astatine's isotopes are short-lived. The most stable is astatine 210 with a half-life of 8.1 hours. So, you know, it exists, but it does not exist.
Some normal questions. Not
Yes, we will continue with normal questions. I will not regenerate.
Please ask him to give us normal questions.
What is the please normal questions? What is the term for the point in a celestial body's orbit when it is farthest from the sun?
Alpha.
I'll give you the point for that. Aphelion.
I learned it in Serbian. So.
Question number 9. Which ancient civilization? Oh, this is an easy one. Built the city of Machu Picchu.
Ifas?
I think they were first. I heard that first.
Yes.
We don't know the question.
Now it's
Yeah, we
going
don't
to-
know the answer.
Now it's going to be even more embarrassing if you get
5, 4,
it.
3.
Inca, correct.
What?
Inca.
Inca, yes.
Question 10. What is the
I was
Heisenberg?
thinking no chance, but let's see.
What is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle primarily concerned with?
Blue meth.
What? No, wrong.
Locations of electrons.
Locations and
Spin.
Velocity.
State.
Velocity or
Speed.
State.
did that?
yeah.
Speed.
Speed.
Yes, yes, okay, you get it.
Yeah.
But it's I mean it's a uncertainty principle because it's exact position and momentum.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Normal question.
So you don't know the joke. And
Normal.
Heisenberg gets pulled over at a traffic stop, and the car asks, "Have you any idea how fast you've been going?" And Heisenberg says, "No, but I know exactly where I've been."
oh, these are now normal difficulty. No, I want harder questions, but that are normal.
Normal difficulty is okay. We've been struggling.
All right, all right. You'll
we
get
had
the
a-
easy
the
questions. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
Saturn.
No.
No?
Actually wrong.
No,
Jupiter.
Correct.
the other gassy one.
Well, all right. You press
Jupiter.
first, so you get it.
Oh, yeah, Jupiter, of course.
But you had to say it for us
Of
as
course.
Now we've had
Yeah,
the next one
because you
before,
say
so I'm not going to give it.
Jupiter.
The next one is so hilariously easy, I'm not going to give it either. Then we all right, fine. Question 3: Which artist is
What?
Which artist is famous for painting the Mona Lisa?
Da Vinci.
Correct.
Leonardo, if you want.
Full name.
Leonardo da Vinci.
And now
Actually,
the
it's just
real
Leonardo.
question.
It's
The
from
real
Da Vinci.
question: Where is Vinci?
It's in it's
In Italy.
Italy, of course.
Correct.
I was looking for the state. I didn't even think to say Italy.
Europe.
I've been there. Earth.
It is in
Question.
Tuscany, actually.
The
I think.
Tuscany,
What
yes.
is the chemical symbol for when I hit my foot? Gold.
EU. No.
Aurum.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
That was wrong.
He was correct.
for animals that eat both plants and meat?
Who first?
Omnivorous.
Yes.
You're too slow, man.
Get good quick.
What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan?
Tinkerbell.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Finally, the gentle Bosnian upbringing pays off.
You're so stupid.
That's good.
What is the freezing point of water in degrees
What?
Celsius? Correct.
And now,
Now in Kelvin.
yes.
Quick.
How many continents are there on Earth?
What?
How many continents? It's the hardest one I could find, yes?
7 is the typical.
Correct. Which ocean is the largest by area?
Wow.
Pacific Ocean.
Correct.
Yes.
And by volume?
Oh my god.
Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can we check that?
No. We'll go with the final answer.
And which one is the tastiest ocean?
Oh, that would be the Atlantic.
Who wrote
Cubs.
Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. William
name?
Shakespeare.
William.
Well, I guess that's debated, but
Watcher in
sure.
It's a
Wait,
tribute.
but no, man, I'm no one watch
Yeah.
You
me,
have to
like-
choose who answers. all the
Yes.
easy questions.
And now the
Yeah.
hardest question.
It's
Literally, what is the hardest natural substance on Earth? We've had that
Diamond.
before. Correct. Now the next hardest question. What is the capital of France?
See?
you got yeah.
Finally, Paris.
Look at them. Who first?
Yeah.
Natural
Do
science.
something. Yeah.
You go down at first.
What is the largest land animal?
Oh.
What?
Elephant?
Which?
What?
African elephant.
African
African
elephant.
elephant.
Indian is a bit smaller.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City?
Down.
No,
it was not Carl.
That's very
It's not
American.
Carl.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. We don't accept that. Blasphemy.
Michelangelo.
No, no, just a
That's a
second.
Ninja Turtle, man.
Another one. And then some more, because how many seconds are there in a minute?
60.
I was waiting for the joke.
Quick. If you're finding it hard to breathe, what is the chemical symbol for oxygen?
Oh.
Yeah, correct. Correct. That was it. Oh.
Yeah, so we went from difficult to very easy.
These are
Yeah, to
apparently
check fast.
normal
Make them
difficult.
sport.
No,
Before
make-
was insanely difficult.
Yeah,
This
make
is
them
normal.
slightly less
Make-
insanely
Make them
difficult.
insanely
Maybe
difficult.
college level.
No, don't make them sports.
It's very difficult.
Don't make them
Make them
sports.
college
Playing in Ireland.
level or something. Not for like 5
Make
years.
So,
BXD
who won the
level.
world drinking
Well,
competition?
What is the
Not
term for
American
scoring
sports.
3 goals in a single soccer game?
Sorry.
Hat-trick.
Yeah. 3 goals in a soccer game.
Everything about soccer.
In tennis, at least in English, what term is used for the score of 0?
Love.
Correct. What? Okay. In cricket, how many runs are awarded for hitting the ball over the boundary without touching the ground? And remember, without touching the ground. It's very different to when you touch the ground, I think.
Must be
Wrong.
something imperial, so not an integer.
3.
Wrong.
Oh.
Anybody else want to guess?
No.
Apparently, it's 6.
We needed Devanshu here. You know, Devanshu is in the top 3 teams for years already. Yeah.
What is the diameter of a standard basketball hoop in inches?
What? Inches?
You can give it also in centimeters, but then I'll have to calculate.
18.
Yes?
15.
15 inches? Not quite.
15.14.
Closest wins.
8.
16.
Any other
You
guesses?
said not quite, and you go for half.
Then guess.
But it's
30 something.
30. 30.
30?
Too late.
not quite. Ah.
18.
Spot
Why-
on.
why
I'd say
did I
30
say-
inches.
What was it?
What?
18 inches.
18.
Which
18.
sport
Yeah,
is
18,
known
sorry.
as the king of sports?
Now.
It's still not cathal, but yes.
Darts.
No.
No. You know.
He was
King of sport.
Sorry?
-1.
Athletics.
Nope.
It's not gymnastics.
Minus one.
Gymnastics.
Yes.
Which one?
Really?
Yeah. In the entire world.
King of sports.
It's
Athletics and
We are
gymnastics.
continuing with make it art.
Make it art.
Who painted the famous artwork, The Starry Night?
Wow!
You need to get the pronunciation correctly.
Yeah.
No, you need to
Yeah.
get
Pronunciation correctly.
Van Gogh.
Vincent
No,
Van Gogh.
no,
What?
no, that's
Van
not
Gogh.
correct.
It's
Björn, did you press?
Vinnie Van Gogh.
I did, yes.
I don't know you say.
Van Gogh.
Van Song.
Yeah,
Van Gogh.
he choked enough. I think
Van
this is
Gogh.
correct. Vincent van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
If you say it like that, then you get the point.
That is a point of
You
complaint
get a point
because
if you pronounce it. Björn, tell
No.
me.
No, you don't get to make the rule. And I'm
Van
trying.
Gogh.
I'm trying to get it.
That's not his name. Van Gogh is an American thing.
She gets a point.
Van Gogh.
Van
Okay.
Gogh.
and he gets a point.
And everybody gets points!
Last
No.
one.
And you get a point! And you get a point!
Look under your seats. It's -10.
Minus 10 for wrong answers from now on.
Oh.
No,
Let me know that.
What is the term for artwork created by assembling different pieces of materials, such as paper and
Mosaic.
fabric? No, paper and fabric.
Voila.
Collage.
Correct.
Oh. Look, we didn't go for the minus 10.
Which artist, formerly known as Prince, no, which artist is known for creating the sculpture of David?
Michelangelo.
Correct.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
One copy is standing in front of Palazzo Vecchio, ACM Multimedia in Florence, if you remember, and the original is in Louvre.
Speaking of what
Speaking of
Stefan
art
just said,
theft.
what famous art museum is home to the Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa. You first.
Louvre. Ja.
Louvre. La Louvre.
La Louvre. Let's keep going.
Which artist was formerly known as Prince? No. Which,
Please answer.
You answer.
Symbol.
which artist is known for his drip painting technique?
Drip painting.
Drip painting.
Oh, we have.
-1.
Correct.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
And now a question for Stefan. What is the name of the Dutch art movement founded by Piet Mondrian
Piet Mondrian.
Piet Mondrian that focuses on primary colors and geometric forms?
Ooh, wait a second.
I will say this much. I'm sure this art direction or art movement had style.
Yeah. Mondrian.
That was a pun hint.
Uh,
If you're not getting it now, I think
wait,
it's...
wait.
-10.
We didn't press.
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 Cubism.
No, I'm not sure that I know.
I have no idea.
So are we.
It's an abstractionism.
I know geometric forms and
Something
there
with
is blue
style.
circles and
Yeah.
reds and but what was
Yeah.
the name of
Styleism, whatever.
Think Dutch.
Steelism.
think that.
Five.
So I'm just assuming
Dutch
that this is
style.
what the Dutch word means, but I could be wrong.
what?
No, please.
I don't know. Minimalism, I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
not minimalism.
No.
Go, that's over there.
Right,
Yeah.
next
Alright,
question.
de stijl.
De stijl.
De stijl.
It's like
De stijl?
De stijl. What is the term for a painting created directly on a wall or ceiling?
Fresco.
Correct.
Ooh, it's a late run.
Make it music.
Yes, yes. Make it music, please. Something proper.
Yeah.
We
Rock
had
music.
so much music already.
Ideally Korean music.
I'm going to skip a few that we've already had.
I wasn't. It sounds embarrassing because we also work with.
You wanna guess?
Rod Stewart.
The answer is Michael Jackson. What is the highest female voice type in opera?
Sopran.
Correct.
Woo! Check out the brain.
Which band released the iconic album Abbey Road?
The Beatles.
Not to be confused with the stick insects.
Or Sticks.
Yes. What is the term for a group of three musicians? Sorry, I can't read. Performing together.
Trio.
Correct.
Wow.
Who composed the famous Symphony Number 9?
A Beethoven.
Correct.
Well, I guess the number of
Full name?
composers
Yeah,
have
a bundle of
I mean, that's
I know. If nobody would have buzzed, I would have given what ChatGPT adds in brackets, which is Ode to Joy.
Oh, maybe
But-
full
Yeah.
name.
Well,
Can you
then-
ask
Full name? Come on.
Ludwig van Beethoven.
Correct.
Ludwig. Louis.
I mean, Ode to Joy would at least have been specific.
Call him Louis.
Yes.
Yeah, Louis in French.
What are the
What is
lyrics
the
of
name
Ode to
of the
Joy?
scale that Kachel Broadman can't find anymore? No. What is the name of the scale that has 5 notes per octave?
The harmonic.
Nope.
Minus
Five
one.
notes per.
Think about
Five
Five notes per-
five note pentatonic scale.
correct. In comparison to the gin and tonic scale.
Yes.
What is the term of the speed of a